Hey, Matt from Hidden Machine here with an impromptu video concerning Alan Wake appearing in Dead by Daylight. Now, this was teased yesterday with this image of a flashlight next to some looking like manuscript pages, little drops of blood on them, and it was like, okay, a flashlight could mean anything, but the flashlight with the pages made it seem obvious that it was teasing Alan Wake appearing in Dead by Daylight, and today we have just learned that that is definitely happening. Now, this isn't the first Alan Wake collaboration with another game. There was the Survive with Light promo from PUBG Mobile, which I think kind of really went under the radar. There was an announcement, everyone's like, oh my god, there's going to be a PUBG Mobile Alan Wake collab, but I never heard anyone talk about it again. But upon looking it up, it was just a promo where if you logged in 7 days in a row, actively played, you would receive an Alan Wake 2 avatar frame, which I don't play PUBG Mobile. I don't know what that actually looks like. I mean, I can imagine it's a frame around your avatar, but how elaborate is it? How Alan Wake themed is it? I don't know, because I can't find an image of it online, and I believe the promo is over. So if any PUBG Mobile players who are also Alan Wake fans are watching this, can snap a pic of that for us. I think other people would be interested in seeing it, but I can't find any evidence of that online. Now, the other promo that also recently happened was the Alan Wake experience in Fortnite, which was accompanied by an Alan Wake skin, which, there's a video of it here on the channel. You'll see the thing come up, and I streamed it. I checked out the Alan Wake experience. It was a very abbreviated retelling of the events of the first game, although it did include some new voice dialogue, and it was also the premiere, the debut of the new voice actor for Alice Wake. I blinked on her name there for a moment, I'm going to be honest. But none of that matters anymore, because now we're talking Dead by Daylight. So Alan Wake is appearing in the game as a playable character, not as the killer, as far as we know. And this game, Dead by Daylight, has licensed a lot of characters. There's a lot of different franchises, horror, video games, whatever, that appear in Dead by Daylight. Now, I didn't expect Alan Wake to appear in the game, but it does make sense. It's a good fit, stylistically, with this being a horror game this time around and all the horror collabs in Dead by Daylight. But that sort of, connection between the two games is going much deeper than I would have expected. Now, there's a quote here from Sam Lake. From our early excited conversations on about our collaboration with Behavior Interactive, it was clear that the lore of both games were surprisingly compatible, drawing from many similar inspirations. A true match in hell. With Alan Wake 2 now out, the time is right for another nightmare to begin. So we have Sam Lake recognizing that these two worlds are compatible, which is exciting, but if you dig a little deeper here, you're going to find that the games are actually being connected through lore, which is a really cool idea to me. I don't want to see Remedy kind of overuse this, but I don't think they will. I think that the things they do are going to be in good taste. But, this is sort of like a what if kind of situation if you're looking at Marvel or, those kind of series where you can kind of just throw any adventure and see how it comes out, like the, Treehouse of Horror in The Simpsons. This is a way for us to deviate from the main story of Alan Wake, but still have it be Alan Wake. And in this case in particular, it appears to be canonical and actually connected and will be recognized as part of some, official lore. Early press for the game actually includes a quote from a lost Alan Wake manuscript, which reads, "As I searched for a way out, for a little light in the dark, I recalled a script I wrote for Night Springs about a place engulfed in fog. As those memories poured back, the fog surrounded me. Once again, I find myself in an unfamiliar place, trapped. I need to find a way out. I don't know why, but I know rewriting that script is key." So Alan's experiences here in Dead by Daylight are him recalling a script that he had originally written to be an episode of Night Springs. And I really like how that works out, with Night Springs being this sort of horror/sci-fi anthology show, and this, Dead by Daylight, the whole thing works as being a sort of horror story that could have been contained in one of those scripts. And I don't really know a lot about Dead by Daylight lore. I've played the game a little bit, but honestly, I'm not good at the game at all. I've given it a few shots over the years, and I will be trying to check this out, but I'll probably be watching other players play as Alan rather than try to, suffer through myself. But that said, I did do a kind of cursory search on what is the fog in Dead by Daylight. And in the press releases here, they're saying we're welcoming Alan Wake into the fog. The script is about the fog. So I went to a Dead by Daylight forum, and there's some very interesting stuff here. They say that the info here is collected from tome lores and cutscenes, and tome lores are just kind of, lore drops that you'll find in the game that explain different scenarios. They give you more background, more exposition. It's lore. So the fog itself is a solid object, but not really a solid object, since it is physically able to grab and pull characters and creatures and move around them. The fog is also able to force people into the entity's realm. The fog is described as its own living creature. It is attracted towards people and forms around them. It wants to be breathed in and is intoxicating for living creatures. Able to manifest and demanifest from existence, almost as if it can travel between different planes and areas of existence, which is why areas such as the overlap exist. Though regardless, it will always source from the entity. All of this sounds very similar to the Dark Presence, to the Hiss, to the sort of entities that exist in the world of Alan Wake and the Remedy Connected Universe. And it's really cool that they were able to find another studio to collaborate with and make something that does feel very fitting for both properties. I think this is really a really good collaboration. I don't want to see this sort of thing overused and it, become too cheesy, but I think Remedy, like I said, they're doing things in good taste, and I'm really excited to see, what else we learn about this collaboration and how the lore works and what other future collaborations might occur using this sort of Night Springs rule where things could just be, worked in as long as they make sense. I'm hoping it's, really, it's a perfect match. Sam Lake wasn't really exaggerating at all. So that's all for today. I just wanted to give a quick update on this sort of thing and hopefully put it into your mind. So if you're another kind of Remedy lore seeker, you can kind of dig into this and see what you find. I'm sure there's a lot more to discover and a lot more yet to be revealed. But I want to thank everyone who supports the channel on Patreon. I can never remember where I put the names up, but they're going to come up here. We got new videos coming every week, sometimes once or twice a week. Not going to lie, the frequency may increase from time to time. And I don't know. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.